Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Stardew Valley here on Berryville Farm. We've got a pretty easy, well, I'm not going to say easy task for us. It's going to go quick. I'm going to get us to at least level 10 foraging today, and I'm also hoping to get to level 10 mining in today's episode. The first one will be easier. That'll take, well, 30 stumps, not including any of the other XP I'm getting from Automate. The mining one's a little bit more work. You don't get a whole ton of mining XP from stuff. So, I'm going to get on with my daily chores, and then I'm going to get us set up to grind out a little bit of XP. So, as I was saying, I want to try and get us to level 10 in both of these skills today. The foraging one's going to be way easier. It's only 30 total stumps to get us the XP we need. As I said, not including any of the XP I'm going to get from Automate overnight, harvesting all of this kind of stuff here. I may even get it tonight. I don't remember what cycle we're at in our mushrooms. Yeah, actually, there's a really good chance we're just going to get it tonight for them. So our main focus is going to be our mining. So we still need 1600-ish XP. And you don't get a ton from mining. But it's also really the only way to get XP. So even these little rocks here give us 3. So I think over the next few days we'll be able to get a good amount, because that there, the ruby gives you 80. So if I can get some gems and stuff like that, it'll be very good. There are lists out there that do show you every single XP amount that you can get. I'm not going to go nuts listing it here, but, you know, obviously everybody gives you a different value. The better stuff gives you more XP. You know, diamonds and rubies are like 75 and 80. Iridium is honestly really where it's at. You know, if you can get all of the iridium going, then you're set XP-wise. Obviously, iridium's actually really nice altogether. But yeah, we're doing, honestly, real well skills-wise. But yeah, they're right on the cusp. I just want to get them going. Obviously, we are working on farming at the same time because we do have homemade fertilizer as a quest to get done. And we can't get that recipe until we hit level 9. The other upside is with this expanded secret woods, there is more than the normal amount of stumps. Because we've already got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we got a double stump there. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 13, including the 5 I've already done. So we're really going to be just on the cusp today. I might even push for it entirely today and not push for the mines at all. We could just push for it today, but I don't know if that's really a good time sink. Because as I said, gaudy shirt, yeah, they're not wrong. Our biggest time sink is going to be mining. Yeah, I definitely did my math wrong. It's 12 trees. Oh, actually, I got a book. Actually, how much XP do we have left? I'm going to do it with a book. Why not? Let's just drop this on the ground real quick, because this should just give me a flat 100 XP. There we go. Alright, quest number 1 for the day is complete. It did honestly take us more of the day than I thought. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, because my original thought was it was going to take me this whole episode, so. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's swing ourselves on home. I'm going to grab this moss as we go, because more moss means more stumps. This does mean we'll be able to focus tomorrow entirely on getting our mining up, which is a very good sign. It means we'll get way more time to get that done. I think we'll actually be able to do it. There we go. That's a level up in fishing, and I used almost every single drop of XP I had for the day. And this will actually help us out a ton. I forgot that tomorrow is a rainy day, and if I remember correctly, that should mean, yep, rain on the farm, fall, bam. So we should be able to try and catch that walleye tomorrow. We might be able to catch it here. I can't remember if it's here or if it's... I can't remember if it's river or lake, but we'll be able to see that. Honestly, out of all the mods, the one that I was using the least until more recently was this to-do list. It's fantastic. It's very helpful. You can just put your stuff on there, and as I said, you know, where I just showed with the walleye, you'll see on my to-do list on the left here, it's not written there because you can set parameters when you put it in. So you come in here, and obviously you can only catch it on a rainy day. Any day of the week, it doesn't matter, in the fall. Obviously, I think you can catch it in another season, but I was like, I'm going to push for fall. We'll get it in fall. And I'm very happy about it. It has gotten... it makes things way easier. Because, you know, I have quest boards set for every Monday. So that I go and check it. You know, eggplant, which we actually just harvested. So now you can just come over here and click done. We've got our 5 gold corn. Done. Level 10 forage. Done. So now we need... boom. So we'll go and input one. Why not? So we will do... level 10 mining. Hit enter. And I'm actually going to move it up the board because it is our main goal. And obviously we can go in here. We can adjust stuff. We can make it anything we want. I'm just going to leave it up there. This one won't make a huge difference. Oh, I actually forgot. You got your quick adjusters right here to go all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom. But everything else is pretty useful. I've already got a piece of corn. So we'll be able to check that one off too. So now we're really just waiting on a pumpkin. And I need 50 wheat for something. I think it was for flour, but I don't remember. But yes, very, as I said, probably a mod I was sleeping on that I definitely should have been using ahead of time. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go with Lumberjack. Tapper's nice if you need money, especially where we're going to be getting so many syrups and stuff. I'm just going to go with this one. It's hardwoods used, you know, so there's those kind of things there. Level 7 fishing as well. We get 2 crafting recipes, which will be very useful. Actually, yeah, treasure magnet's nice because you can get a lot of good stuff, especially in expanded. You seem to be able to get some extra stuff fishing out of the chests, so. We'll continue on from there. Oh, we got a loaded Sunday. It's raining. We got a new recipe. What do we got? Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, tortillas. How many of you are gnawing on a microwaved convenience burrito while watching this program? Shame on you. You might as well wrap your beans in an old wash rag. Now listen up, once you've tried my fresh rustic corn tortillas, you'll never go back. You've learned how to cook tortilla. That's honestly one thing I've never done that I think would be very cool and very tasty to do. Alright, nothing's harvestable today. So let me get my chores done. We're going to go look at a walleye, and then we're going to go and do some mining. Chores are complete. I did just go and talk to the magic cart lady real quick to pick up 2 items. She had a sandfish, which I know I could have caught myself, but I don't have access to the desert right now. And they did have another red cabbage, so we're going to throw that in there. We do actually have to get more amaranth, because our amaranth is going to be for Marnie's quest. And I'm definitely making too many side stops to get this done today. Let's go get ourselves a walleye. And it should be, actually, he's a night fish, isn't he? Walleye. Fish tank. Yeah, that's actually night fish, so. Whoops. I think he comes out at 7. So we're going to go get some mining done, and then we'll pop out and catch him. I want to say he's a lake fish. He could be a river fish, but I'm pretty sure he's up here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start pretty deep. We're not going to go too nuts. And I'm pretty much just going to grab the ores, fight the mobs, and reset. And I think that's pretty much how I'm going to push. And if anything exciting happens, I'll pop you guys back and show you what's up. We pushed a fair through amount so far on these. I'm going to hop out to catch that walleye. So we've got 616 more XP to get. And we got a fair bit of stuff today. A few high value items. And then the rest are just kind of here. I'm going to throw all these in here. I don't think I'm going to need the space, but you never know. There we go. That was my last piece of bait as well. Sweet. All right, so that's a night fishing bundle done. I think we've got a few different bundles completed. So quality crops, we've got the 5 corn. Oh, actually, brewer's bundle, I'm pretty sure I have the juice. And fall crops, I just need the pumpkin. I think I already have the yam. Yeah. So that is greenhouse done. Fish tank, we're just going to need the wood skip and the puffer fish. I'm going to have to look into the puffer fish because I don't remember its catch stuff. Wood skip's easy. I can just go over to the secret woods, but we'll have to play around with that. I'm going to finish out the last of this down in here, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hello. It's blackberry season right now. The bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? Linus. You know, I'm going to get that for you, Linus. Mainly because I like you. And aside from that, just because it's a really easy quest. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so honestly, we've got a good amount of stuff we got to drop off. I may go and take care of that as well. I really should. But we've got chores. And first on our list is seeing if we can get to level 9. Maybe? It's going to be close. Come on, just give me 9. Give me 9. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Tomorrow we should have the crafting recipe to finally finish our quest. Oh. Correct? Homemade fertilizer. I'm pretty sure we get it at level 9. We're gonna go get Linus's basket real quick. Which is right over here by this... Well, normally this isn't here. This is added by the binning mod. Found a berry basket. Better return it to Linus. So if you don't read the mail, do you know what's Linus's? That's what I'm curious about. That I do not know, to be honest. Let's swing on over here, though. We're going to go over to the community center, make a quick drop there as well, clear out our little bit of our chest. Let's get here, fall forage, bam, bam, bam. Done. We pretty much don't have to worry about this one again till later, mainly because we need winter forage, which the 3 of these are not available. This one you can get in the mines. I think you can get the snow yam in the mines. I'm not 100% sure, but these other 2, no way. Maybe in the traveling cart, but if they're too expensive, I'm not even gonna waste my time. All right, let's get quality crops finished. I got us a preserves jar. Let's throw in the brewer's bundle. I think this gets us just another keg. And then fall crops. We still need a yam and a pumpkin. Could have sworn I already had a yam, but I guess not. We'll have to take a look, make sure I'm actually growing them. So it's literally 2 more items, and then we get the greenhouse. So we should have that before winter. Let's get into here. We're going to get our nightfish bundle finished. What did that get us? A glow ring. Oh, that actually makes sense. Night. Alright, we're going to drop that off. We're going to have to go for the wood skip. The puffer fish is showing as summer only. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out for it, see if anybody is selling it. Otherwise, I think you can get it on the island, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you can get it on Ginger Island. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. And then right over here, let's do dye bundle. And I think that was it. Yeah, I don't have any of the rest. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that at the end of the month. Yeah, we're not. I was like, we could throw some money at that. But yeah, look, 3 little bundles going on in. I'm happy with that. Now, we're going to push on and pretty much mine for the rest of the day. We need 477 XP. We'll see if we can do it. We got a cutscene. I was just swinging in here real quick to buy something, but hey, I know what materials I need, so let's get right to business. I'm estimating 150 pieces of hardwood, 600 pieces of stone, 50 iron bars, and 20 battery packs. It's not terrible. There's a lot of rotten wood and rust. That's what age can do to a building over the years. There's no rush on this project, D. Gather the materials on your own time. I put a trunk in the building for you to drop off materials as you procure them. I like that word, procure. Just want to get this recipe here because some of my chests are running into issues. Oh, we gotta go to the quest board today too. I'm forgetting everything. Linus is up at the train station. Whoa, we get another cutscene. We gotta travel around a little more. Oh, hi, Dee. Lewis hired me to get rid of this boulder. It's gonna require an explosive that packs a punch. Problem is, the materials I need to make it aren't exactly easy to come by. You'll help me out? That's kind of you. Meet me at my house, we can go over the list of materials I need. I'll swing down and visit him later. Linus should be up here in the graveyard. Yeah, there he is. Buddy, I got your basket. My basket, thank you. This means a lot. Right, let's see if we can get something good off the board today. The number of dust sprites in the local caves have made mining dangerous. Slay 50 of them. Or we can go ocean fish. I'm going to go, because we're already going to be there, I'm going to go with the 50 dust sprites. One, because we're already going to be in the mines. Two, I already need to slay some dust sprites. So it's not a huge deal, and it doesn't interrupt any of my tasks. It may slow me down a little bit on getting XP. Oh, look at that. That's a great start. It's already a bunch of dust sprites. This is actually a wonderful floor, and it's been a while since we've seen one of these. Let's see if we can get anything good. No, we got a pair of boots that we already have. We're actually getting a very good set of combos on some of these floors between a large amount of iron ore and a good amount of sprites. So we're currently at 22 out of 25. And we need 285 more XP. I'd say I'm very happy with that. Alright, we should definitely finish it on this floor. I think we only need 13 more. That'll make it 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ow. Oh, no. My counts were off. Well, either way. It is now complete. I'm actually curious if this will actually give me a bunch of coal or not. 9 coal, I'll take it. It's actually funny when it does actually, when it is going to actually give me something, Smappy prompts it ahead of time, like right before I break it, tells me, hey, give me some stuff. So it's actually kind of funny to see that. Alright, let's get in here. I'm gonna get rid of sap. Yeah, let me grind out the last bits of our XP here. Oh, what am I trying to pay? Oh, actually, no, that's night. So let's call it right there. We actually did a fair amount of stuff here. I think if I wasn't focusing on the rest of the stuff, we definitely could have gotten the last 92 XP needed for our mining today. Honestly, if I was just fine with collapsing, I definitely would have done it. I should have just done that. I definitely could have gotten 92 XP in the next hour and a half. Well, I should probably get the rest from my quarry in the morning then. Level 9 farming. We get a seed maker, iridium sprinkler, quality fertilizer, and yarn spooler. That's definitely new. Yarn spooler. Actually, maybe it just had a different name. That might be for the wool. I don't remember it being called a yarn spooler though. That's pretty cool. Alright, so cave patrol is done. That is 6,000 gold. I'll take that. We should have a, yep, there we go, a letter. Hello, thanks for helping me clear out those monsters. I'm not scared at all, but it should make the mine safer for everyone else, right? Take this blueprint. Hope it doesn't make me obsolete. Geode Crusher. I will take it. Ooh, Dear D, 1 week from today, we're holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. Haha, fair in the square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a Grange display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. Mayor Lewis. Alright, we're definitely have to make sure we prep for that, because I always forget about it and end up selling off everything. Alright, so let's take a look at this crafting recipe. So it's going to be quality fertilizer. It is 4 sap and 1 fish. And the upside is I have 234 fish in this chest. So I'm just going to grab 25. So there should be 25 of those. And then the rest of the sap should be over here. We're going to go... There we go. 50. And that should have been... Yep, crafted all 50. Now we're just going to go drop them off at Susan's. I think we're going to get on with that. But first, let's go do my chores. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get it. With that iridium... Actually, let's just mine the 2 iridiums. Yeah, that's 50 XP right there. Oh, there's a 3rd iridium. Haha! Alright, we're definitely getting this. And done. There we go. Leveled up mining, so... I'm happy with it. We've got 2 level 10 skills. We got 1 of our skills... fishing up to level 6, and then, or level 7, and then we've got farming up to level 9. We got a few quests done today as well. We've really been cruising through them lately. I'm pretty happy about that. So let's get the rest of these chores done, and then we'll swing on over to Susan's and drop off that to finish up the prior quest. Guess it's inside our house. Yeah, there it is. She's got a pretty nice setup. She's got some kegs going in here. I wonder what she makes with those. Yeah, she's got her little office in there. It is funny how dirty the footprints are in here, but not in the rest of the house. Let's get that. There we go. That's 10 grand today. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, she's got a nice little setup out here, too. She's got some yams, some pumpkins, some corn, some grapes. So it looks like she makes probably some... Well, she can make a bunch of different stuff. Pumpkin juice, wine, corn juice. I actually don't know what happens when you put yams in a keg yet. I've never done it. Hey, stop breaking my farm. It's funny, I actually knocked that one out earlier in the recording myself. Went around, collected up a nice little pile of stuff to sell. So let's throw this in here. This is going to be a fair amount of money. I honestly cannot complain. I think it's going to do great for us. Look at that. A solid amount of bars in here. I think iron. I was going to say we should have at least 2 iridium. I can get behind that. We're going to have a good amount of stuff. I should start grinding out kegs. I think we should be able to make a fair amount of kegs. 35 kegs. We're going to do that. Let's grab a chest. I just swapped some of mine out with the large chests, the ones that I always see filling up the most. So we'll get those in there. And then I'm going to set up my kegs. Then I should have just 1 more in here. You gotta make sure it doesn't touch the sell chest, otherwise it will just sell all of my items. No! Okay, that's weird. It shouldn't have been able to take from that. Well, I've been meaning to move this chest anyway, so let's just move it over here. Luckily, I didn't need those blackberries. Well, let's get together everything we're gonna need for the quest for Grandpa's shed. So 150 hardwood. $600 stone. Last but not least, 50 iron bars, which I don't have. Alright, so, honestly, I'm going to go drop these off, because they'll be able to sit in there. That'll do fine. We don't have to worry too much about it. The iron bars will be an issue, especially because we're trying to make more kegs. Let's put the 2 of those in there. So now we just need... Oh, the 20 battery packs as well. That's what I forgot about. We have 14, so 15... Yeah, we'll have 20 by tomorrow. So that's pretty good there. Yeah, so the only thing we're missing is the iron. Which I could throw all of my stuff at it now. The upside is if I throw it all in there now, I just have to get 11 more iron bars. And that'll get me a greenhouse right now. Versus by the end of the month. So we'll have 2 greenhouses by the end of the month. Actually, I take that back. 6 days. 5 days, actually. We got a pumpkin over here on 5 days. Yeah, so I think we can get 11 iron bars. Plus the last of the battery packs. And that'll get us 2 greenhouses as we roll into winter. Which will be fantastic. Because we're going to set one up entirely with coffee. I thought I had more coffee, but I only have 2. So we'll start that one out and go from there. And then, how are we looking on ancient seeds? I do not have a single ancient seed. Yeah, because that's the ancient seed artifact, right? I still haven't even found one. Wow. I think that's going to be our quest for our next episode, because we're definitely going to want to get that. There's plenty of other items we can plant. I just think that would be a better use of our time when it comes to having 2 greenhouses. So, sweet. Alright, but I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll finish out the rest of the night. I'll putt around, do some little chores or something. But I think this is where we are going to wrap it up. I, again, am very happy with where we're at, so I've got really no complaints there. We're doing good. We've got a solid foundation. We got 2 skills to level 10. Another one that's 1 level away from 10. We've got 2 greenhouses pretty much right around the corner. And no ancient seed. That's the only downside right now. So let's check that off our list. Done. So now we've just got a couple of items on there, and we'll add and remove items as we go. But again, this is where we're going to wrap it up. So I hope you did enjoy, and as always, I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, but wherever you are, this is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace!